This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Man United we're talking about.
This is Manchester 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 United we're talking about.
Oh, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about. Manchester United we're talking about here. This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
I mean, this is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
This is Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It's Man United we're talking about. It's Manchester United we're talking about.
It's Man United we're talking about. This is Man United we're talking about.
It's Manchester United we're talking about.
We're talking about Manchester United.
Yep, absolutely. This is Man United we're talking about, and I haven't done a live video yet talking about Garnacho. Only a video. So if you ain't seen it yet, you know where it is. Big up to everyone in the community. Big up to Usman. Shut your mouth. You can go suck my nuts. And also, I'll do what I please. It's time to go. Garnacho's leaving, and there's also more speculation around Emi Martinez, and that pretty much should tell most people what it really is. But anyways, I don't know what likes we're on. I'm waiting for something to happen over here on this little part. So maybe, you know what? Maybe I can fraud it. Who knows? Let me double check if I can fraud it. I can fraud it. Hey, yeah. Thank you. There we go. Now I can see how many likes are on the video. 26 and counting. Big up to everyone. Saturday nights. Let's be real. I kind of predicted it was going to be a bit dry tonight. Not much going on, but the show must go on. Actually, how about this? I'm bored as well. So the fact that I can just sit here, talk crap, have people complain, and I can beef people like Kirk, I'm all good for that. That's my favorite. You on your own again, Cass? Yes, Jerome. Yeah. Pretty much most streams on my channel, I'm going to be on my own. So, yeah, I prefer it. Panels, I might just do once a week, twice a week, maybe at max into the season. But at the moment, yeah, I think doing this is better because I can be more interactive with the chat and the chat can be more interactive with me. So, yeah, I'm all for it. We're not after Garnacho. Stop lying, Nemia. There's 3 clubs. 3 clubs after this man. And more. No, Leverkusen. We went through it a little bit earlier on the video. So from what I'm gathering is Leverkusen don't want to deal with this guy's wages. That tells me that Ten Hag has 100% said that he wants Garnacho over there. He'd probably cook. The other one's the obvious. Napoli, this whole Victor Osimhen stuff. We're waiting for that final green light. Not that it really makes a difference with what they got to do with their budget. I'm pretty sure they still got Kvaratskhelia money and more. So that's one thing. My prediction is obviously Chelsea. If the 3 English clubs are Chelsea, because obviously come on, it's the most obvious one. The second one, I kind of did predict maybe it's Villa on my video. We saw Ben Jacobs come out and say, keep an eye on Villa. But if Villa to do this deal, I mean, they would have to wait till after July. They need to make 75 million up in sales by, I think, June the 30th. So Man United must get a move on with Onana or Biyindi or just go and do it anyways. So for me, we'll see what happens there. I'm not entirely sure. But beyond that, with Garnacho, the final club, I'm still trying to work out what final club it could be because I'm in a bit of a mixed zone. And my mixed zone is not telling me much. Like, I thought, okay, could it be Tottenham? Tottenham need a left winger. You know, he might fit their database of young profiles. They might be able to afford him. London. I kind of ruled out a lot of other clubs. You know, when you think about Garnacho's ego, you know, what he'd accept, I don't believe he'd accept someone that's not fighting for a place in the Prem. So, yeah, I think with the options he has, I think I remember seeing as well that he wants to stay in the Premier League. So I'm not too sure, but that's the one I'm kind of nailed it down to because I think we can rule out. I think we can rule out Arsenal. I don't care if Garnacho's a kid. I couldn't care less. There's loads of other kids out there way more talented. So yeah, we need to be focusing on what's good now, not what's going to be good in the future. Fuck that. Arsenal. Let's rule out Arsenal. Newcastle don't need him. Manchester City's obviously not going there, or Liverpool. He's not a Brighton kind of player. I don't think he'd accept Brighton. So anything below that, kind of just tells me there's only a few options and it's kind of obvious. The only other one is actually Aston Villa and you know, Tottenham. I can't see any other case. And personally, I don't really want to deal with Tottenham at all. But they got money to spend. And if they feel like he's the one, I hope we sell him there. I really do. Then what Chelsea, just run me up some money. 45, 50 million is lovely. But I think for his own sake, I think his best bet is probably Napoli. It's quite obvious. Solid player, decent, but yeah, I don't know. Kiss goodbye to recut the Mount fee. That's what I want. We are in for Gittins, but you need 2 left wingers. You need 2 left wingers. Now, Sancho's gone. Mudryk is collapsed. Like, who else you got? Madueke looks like he's going to be on the boot to Newcastle. So I don't see how, you know, how you lot don't maybe go in for him. It's within your age range. It's within your database of wanting certain players of a certain age and this, that, and the other. He's classed as homegrown. Yeah, you do need 2. You got Neto and you got Esteval. You know, and you're looking at Kudus maybe. So yeah, and Gittins, I mean, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Chilwell to go Palace. I'm not too sure. What do you lot think of Garnacho anyways? It's a bitter ending, isn't it? You know, a kid that did have a lot of promise. I don't think he's refined his skills at all. I don't think he's made a great case for himself either. And this is what I'm just trying to find. Yeah, oh yeah, Spurs trying to hijack Mbeumo. You know what? I should probably put that in the title, innit? You know what? Let me put that. Mbeumo hijack. Spurs and Mbeumo hijack. There we go. Love guy in the title. We'll talk about how funny that is anyways. I don't believe it. I don't know who Darren is from the Mirror, but that's just pathetic. You know what it is? We'll talk about that. But yeah, it's a bitter ending for Garnacho. I don't think he's actually that awful either. Like, I truly don't think he's that bad of a player. I think we're just frustrated with him and all his antics off the pitch as well. People forget this, right? Is we always get onto these players. Oh, he's got attitude problems. He's got attitude problems. Well, what does he have then? Because he's shown numerous of times that he's got attitude problems, and yet not a whisper comes out. Because, you know, if certain people were the color of this shirt and not the color of me, you do realize what the narrative would be. And you have to be honest with ourselves. That's just the way life has been for the last how many years and decades. It's continuous. The guy is off his trolley, to put it simply. Him, his flipping, his nuisance of a brother, and even more. You know, he speaks shit about the manager. He's disrespectful. It's easy as that. You know what I mean? It's like, how can you say, oh, I should be playing more and all this kind of... Yeah, of course you probably should be showing your frustration if you should play more, but you're one of the... You do realize, when it comes to Garnacho, when it comes to minutes, he's one of the ones that's been given a nod, mainly by Amorim, all year, pretty much all season, since he came in the door. So I don't understand the narrative that he's not exactly involved. So that whole kind of scenario, again, don't make sense. He doesn't fit the mold of what we're trying to do at Man United. We need good footballers. We need good footballers, good fundamentals. And I'm sorry, but I don't give a shit if he's young. Hobby Mainoo's 10 times the talent he is. 10 times the talent and doesn't get nowhere near as much minutes as he should. He has 20. I'm not a GA merchant. Stop it. Everyone can. This is what I'm saying. This is what gets on my nerves. It's people like you that are GA merchants, by the way. Ahmad got 8 goals and 8 assists in the Premier League playing at wingback and right 10 and was still injured for a bit of the season. What are we doing? Garnacho scored 3 or 4 Premier League goals that included Leicester as well. What are we doing? So again, it makes no sense. Look, GA merchant it out however you wish. You can like the player. It's up to you, but we need to stop protecting these players that are just not going to live up to the expectations of what we thought. And you know what? How about this? Big up, Mr. B. What's it called as well? Eid Mubarak to everyone that's celebrating, obviously. But for me, no, he's not our most top. I don't even. How about this? Because you've got a picture of Ten Hag tells me you don't support Manchester United and you're here to troll. You know what? Troll away. But again, look, he can go. I don't like him, and I think majority of our fans in here don't like him either. It's more than just football at this point with me and him. I think the relationship is just torn. I don't see anything that tells me this guy's going to be a top player in the Premier League either. He's got a whole compilation of him missing, which is fine. You're allowed to be inconsistent, but You know what it's for me? If he had some self-accountability and said, I could be better. I know I could be better. I've had a poor season. The team's also had a poor season. We must do better. I would like that mindset. And you know what? I might say, you know what? If you're willing to knuckle down, and get on with it. And you know what? Acknowledge that, you know what? I have been poor and I will improve. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to be like, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. I love that mindset. Get your head down. You're young. You know, you got someone coming in that can show you the roles. I can learn this position. I'm willing to learn. No one ever says no to effort, ever, ever. But in January, before we said we even wanted to sell him, he's the one that was, his agent was the one that was flirting with Chelsea and Napoli. It's not even like we said, you know what, you're on the short list, you can go. Man United just said, if there's a good offer that can come in because of our situation, you can kind of basically leave now that you're talking with your agents and stuff like that. Diva is the correct word. That's the exact word I would supply for him. But you've also got to acknowledge right now, if Manchester United are going to do what they need to do, big up Jarvis, I see you as well, and Aaron Mitchell. If Manchester United are going to go and have a successful window as it stands, some players need to be sacrificed. You know, Bruno was not acknowledged to be that sacrifice. The sacrifice for us is now going to have to be pure profit, and it is through him. And you know what? Thank the Lord, because it's funny how the last 2 times I've kind of ended the stream, news about Man United, I was 2 out of 3 or 4 streams. News about Man United has dropped. I haven't caught it. Like every time it stops. I don't get it. And it's like, why have I just ended? And I see, oh, Garnacho's gonna leave. I'm like thinking, I just ended the fucking show. I could have stayed on for an extra 20 minutes. Yeah, it's just, yeah. It's so annoying. But here we are anyways. We'll talk about it now, because if that didn't happen, then this show might not even happen. Let's be real. So yeah. Look, he has to be sacrificed to the financial PSR gods. And so be it. I don't believe, from what I've seen at the moment, that he can fit into that left 10, because every time, and you know what, if you're tactical a little bit, right, on a tactic side of things, whenever we do play, Garnacho doesn't operate that inside 10 space, and I think it's kind of evident to see that he's been relied upon because he's our only outlet. We're about to have 2 more outlets in our team, and Højlund as well. He's gonna go, but if when we get Gyökeres, because we will, that's another outlet. Pace, pure pace, and a little bit of power along the way as well. And you know what? Balance doesn't get spoken about enough in attributes, because his balance to shield the ball and make sure he doesn't lose it is something that is good and great within football players. Balance is everything. Robben, Sterling, Suarez, players with absolute great balance that know how to use their bodies correctly as well to make sure they can shield and also not fall over every 10 seconds. Good core. Great core. And I don't think he's got that in him. He's weak, and you can actually learn that. You can actually strengthen your core, and you can learn that. So that's something that Garnacho can learn in the future. But he is quite lightweight. We have to admit. We have to admit that. But every time we do play with him, on a tactical scale, he's too busy occupying the spaces Dorgu occupies. Every single time you see him, it's like a lopsided 10. I mean, I don't really want to see a lopsided 10. I want to see us penetrate in the middle and control the game in the midfield, something that we haven't done since, well, then again, I say we haven't done since Aston Villa. Since Aston Villa, that was last game. Because we absolutely bossed them. And guess what? That game didn't have Garnacho in. And last time I checked, we still created chances, and we should have won that game even before the red card. We had ample opportunity to go and do so. So yeah, look, Garnacho is a threat. I give you that. And I think you have to see something from you, Jarvis. He has a bit of X factor about him. I have to admit that. But that's because he's got the ego of Ronaldo, but the ability of Jemba, you know? So that's it. And you know what? Goodbye. You won't be missed. Personally, not from me anyways. Maybe by some of you, but you won't be missed by me. Good luck. You know, I can say you was a part of our academy. You're not here from the very start, but there will be other players. I've seen much better talents and quality leave this club even recently and back in the day for me to be like, oh, no. Oh, what are we going to do? Garnacho's leaving. Oh, who's going to leak the lineups now? Who gives a shit? Who gives a shit? I don't give a shit. I'm going to see someone better playing in his position. Are you going to sit here and tell me that Garnacho is better than Cunha? You must be out of your damn mind. Big up Cass, smash the like button, end of. Big up Andy. Big up Andy, man. Always supporting. Love that, man. All the time. Any super chats are warranted, needed. I don't mind. It's up to you lot. And big up for any supports. And the biggest support anyone can give to me right now is just liking the video. Nearly on 6K. That shouldn't be the target. It should be 10K. So. Oh God. It looks like I'm in the doghouse, people. I'm in a. Oh no, I've got another text. This is long. Oh shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. It's not my fault. Work comes first. Manchester United and the community comes first. Yeah. Don't ever say I don't treat people to try to entertain and talk absolute waffle, because this is a waffle channel. So we're going to waffle some more. I don't know why Ben Jake has put me in the doghouse. I don't know. Yeah, I'm getting Gengen pressed. I'm not going to lie, lads. Ladettes, PS5, HDMIs. I'm getting done out here. What's the time on this show? Anyways, moving on swiftly. 2 seconds. 2 seconds. I don't. Yeah. 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 Thank you very much. Yeah. Sorry, people. But yeah, Garnacho can leave. Let me ask you a lot of questions. Sorry. I'm not in danger. I'm not in danger. How much are we accepting for Garnacho now? Now that he's out there, and consider that he's a one-to-way, how much are we accepting? Because I keep saying this. If Manchester United, if it's a Premier League team, we should actually fork out 50 to 55 million. If it's another team from somewhere else, I think it should be 45 million. And you know what? If they come in for the offer, and they're probably going to lowball it, expect the first offer from whomever it is to probably be about 40 million. So yeah, we'll talk about that anyways. I think it will be about 45 to 50 Europe clubs, but I think Prem clubs, they need to understand. But I'm so, you know what it is for me? It's just like, I don't want to get taken a piss out of. But in the same breath, Man United don't really have a leg to stand on when it comes to these Premier League teams either. We don't have a leg to stand on. He's a one-to-way player. He's been transfer listed. He's been told by the manager you can go. They're gonna make use of that situation to go and acquire a signature. I'm not exactly afraid of him going to another team. Like, even if he's going to a top side, so be it. If we come up, I'm not being funny. If I saw Mazraoui come up against Garnacho, I would laugh my head off. So for me, I don't care where he goes in the Premier League. I'm not actually scared about if he's going to play against us. I promise you. Would you take 40? Yeah, in a heartbeat, United, Kai. In a heartbeat. That's right, Cass. Run to the end of your chain and bark. Yeah, love. Yeah. I'm no one scared as a fullback of Garnacho. I'd be real. I wouldn't be scared. The only ones that got to be scared are old men that are probably about 30 plus that they're going to be afraid that they can't run because there's a great ball in behind. He has his threats, but that's it. That's it for Garnacho. I feel like he's even getting too much airtime at this point. I'm not afraid of this kid. Cass is taking the P now, man. Said laugh my head off. Yeah, man. You know what? I'm probably lying. Yeah, you know what? At this point, this guy's. You know what? If this guy's annoying you lot in the chat, just ban him, man. I can't be bothered for. You know what it is? It's, I don't mind trolls, but then now you're trolling on a different scale, innit? You done your best. You done your work. Off your trot. That's the way I look at it. Does anyone? What do you lot think? Should we get rid of him, or should he stay? Because I can't lie. This doesn't even look like a Man United fan at this point. You know when people actually fake being a fan? That's the one. It's like, all right, now you're bored. I can tell it's Saturday night. You ain't got much better to do. You probably have no friends. It's either that or the girl that you think you're talking to is fucking another man. So you thought, you know what? Let me pass the time by making some fake profiles to get over it a little bit. No, you're waiting for that text. I understand. Actually, to be fair, I don't understand. Kick him. All right, kick him. Whoever the mod is, just kick him then. I'm not chilling. Why am I chilling? I can't be bothered with all of this stuff. And he's got a 10 arc photo as well. Allow it. What's this? Smash the like for Cass. He's in the doghouse because of us. It definitely deserves some credit. Yeah. But now, I'm gonna talk about this Mbeumo stuff. You know, Mbeumo Hijack says Mirror Darren. Is it Mirror Darren? I think that's what it says. Mirror Darren. Now I'm gonna get the full story up. According to this, Thomas Frank, who's not the manager, by the way, not the manager of Tottenham Hotspur, has said to Spurs, told them he wants them to rival Manchester United for Bryan Mbeumo. Frank is set to be confirmed as Ange Postecoglou's successor next week and is keen to take Brentford's in-demand forward with him to Spurs. How does that work? How does that work? Let me know how that works. Because Spurs are not getting this man. The guy's already rejected Spurs. So I think having a manager from your previous side is very key. It's very key. It's an easy link. It's an easy story. Man United fans are going to click it. United fans like myself are going to talk about it. But for me, it makes no sense. Because you know what? At the end of the day, it's still Spurs. It's still Spurs. And if it's going to come from the Mirror, I mean, what credible journalists even come from the Mirror these days? I'm struggling to even think. There might be one. There might be an off one. I know Daily Mail's got a couple, to be fair, but Mirror. Disco Mirror. Yeah, Frank's going to want Spurs. Of course he's going to want him to go there. But at the same time, I've watched a lot of Mbeumo's videos in terms of like the Pro Direct one. I think he done one recently with that F2 guy. What's his name again? The F2, the mixed race guy, that guy. And I've seen like a day, basically a day with Mbeumo, like training session. But he's always talking about how good the group is. How good the group is. And I think that's every single time he's mentioned that. And of course, you've got to big up the manager for setting an example, creating a good environment. But he's always talking about how good the group is. And from how good a group is, it's talking about the environment. Now, when you deep it, when you go to Tottenham, I wouldn't call that's the greatest group in the world. There's been lots of different reports about the group's mixed and this, that, and the other. And Frank kind of sorted it out. But I'm not saying Man United's group's any better, but we're still Man United in name. They're Tottenham in name. So on that note, I don't really see how Mbeumo would say, you know what, Man United, even though I've agreed to you, like I've agreed terms with you and I've agreed principles with you and everything, I've given you my word that you're going to go back because Tottenham want me. That's why I don't really see it making sense at any time. So yeah, I think we can easily rubbish this story. It's just an easy story. So yeah, and also when it comes down to it, when you deep it, what was the last going to think? How is Tottenham going to pay his wages when they don't do mad wages already? And I'm not going to say that Man United are going to, because we're not. But remember, guys, Manchester United are going to pay him 400 gazillion thousands of pounds per week. So how are Spurs going to afford his wages when we're going to pay him 400 gazillion pounds per week? Come on. He's got a cap. Stop the cap. Big up Tarek. He says, Cass, my brother, big up for the super chat. You're always supporting, man. He says, if Spurs do it, please delete your club. Big up, my man. That's not a nice super chat. You can take it back. You can take it back. Abdi Aziz, it says, I don't think Spurs get Mbeumo. Big up for the super chat. But if they do, that's why I wasn't gassed. Nothing was official. Ineos and Glazers out. If Ineos fumble this, frauds, no debate. Hit the likes and subscribe to Cass. Come on, man. Look, if you're Ineos out, that's up to you. If Ineos fumble this, they're frauds. Either way, if you're Ineos out, you already think they're frauds, whether they do this or not. But it's going to be done. Come on, it's going to be done. Big up Uzair Ahmed in the building as well. First time watching. Let me know how you. You know what? How about this? Let me ask you a question. Because I'm always interested to see where people are from around the world. But how did you find this channel? Because did you find it like randomly popping up on your feed, or did you get like told about it, or did it redirect from Never a Foul or whatever? I'm always kind of curious how people found the channel. If you're new to this channel, Let me know how you found this channel. Like through what? Was it through Never a Foul? Was it through because it popped up on your feed, or what? Basically everything I just said on repeat. I'm actually interested. New people, not old ones like Pyramid Scheme. I know where you're from. I know who Bart is as well. He found me from Rants. Are you from all the way from Jamaica as well? Big up, my guy. I watch you in Rants a lot. I promise you the next day they'll say Mbeumo has agreed personal terms to Man United. It's all gonna happen through hooks, through from Rants. Yeah, I already know that you're from there. I found you from Rants, Wolfie, Rants. Found it through Lee Gunner. What, my personal channel? Sick. East London. Oh, you're a bit close. From Saeed. Never found Ty from Mandan Talk. Yeah, Ty's. Yeah. Oh, big up, man. Look at all of you lot, man. Oh, look at us, community. Oh, friends. Oh, YouTube community friends. I want to know if someone found me through like I've known who you were for years. Who are you? Yeah, wait, who are you? Luke. Yeah, I wanna know who you mean you know me for years? I've been on it for 3 years. That's the first time I've seen your name. No, I'm not. I'm from Southeast. Option A, Sky Sports. B, Cass. Guess where I clicked? Hey, is BOTL, by the way? Does that stand for bottom of the league? United YouTube. That's what I like to hear, man. It's if you know, if the algorithms are kicking, must be there's something, right? Is the clickbait working, guys? Is the clickbait working? Oh shit. I was on United Stand at one point. I was doing videos and stuff. So outside the ground and also the inside, you know, when they do the fan thing on the inside with in the building. I've done a few of those. And then, you know, got told it's like £35 a show. And I was like, what? £35? What about the travel as well? Love? No? Okay. Yeah, I was on it once. Yeah, I was on it once upon a time. Not that much. Me. 35? Yeah, love, man. I might as well just go do a video at home. Big up to you. I've been to Portugal. I've been to Algarves. I've been to the Algarves. I'm from South Africa. Big up Leslie. Says you popped up on my YouTube feed since I watch a lot of Man United content. Oh, that's good. That's what I like to hear, man. So yeah. But yeah, let's move on anyways. This Mbeumo stuff. I just want to hear we go already. I just want, you know what it is? I just want to hear that Manchester United have like put through the bid. It's looking likely that Brentford are going to accept it. I just want to hear we go, because I'm reserving the song, the Venga Boys remix, until I hear that, you know. And I might have to get a remix of that song. I wonder if Timmy can do that. I wonder if I can get a remix so I can play it on here, so I can do the lyrics. Because you know what? I just want the beat. Do you know what I mean by the beat? Boom, 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 da, 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 da. I can get a remix of that, copyright free. Anytime he scores, oh my god, that's a sick idea. When I do my basically next season, 100, you might have seen before, or you might not know right now, but I do watch-alongs. Anytime Mbeumo scores, that tune is coming on. I need it. You know what? Fair play. I thought you might have known me from like an old area or school or something. Coming for Mbeumo. Sean, you're talking absolute nonsense. All right, but if you could do that, let me know, man. But I want a Venga Boys remix. Like, I don't need the whole thing. I just need like a good minute, like the main bit. Oh, oh my god, can you imagine? Oh yeah. Sorry, people. I'm getting to that part where I'm getting giddy, and do you know what I mean? I just need it. No, it's not sus, man. It's the Mateta remix, man. But it's Mateta's in the room. Like, it's so might if Mbeumo's in the room. It's not Mbeumo's in my room. Maybe he's in your room. You can remix it like that. Like, yeah, as if you're going to even put that up for whatever. No one's scared of Spurs. Trust me, no one's scared of Spurs when it comes to transfers. You're not scary. You still got Levy. Here we go for Mbeumo. Yeah, we need this. We need to say it, just speak it into existence, people. Let's be positive. Saturday night, I'm in a doghouse. I've got about 500 texts to reply to you. Oh, God. Oh, we've caught life. We've caught life. We've caught life. We've caught life. Alhamdulillah. That's all you got to say. All you got to say in life is you got to thank God or say Alhamdulillah and be done with it. I'm good. But yeah. They want Sane and Nkunku. This is why I'm not bothered about what Tottenham do. How about this? They're not getting Sane. And if they're getting Nkunku, I'll just laugh my head off. No, whoever their manager is, the thing is, I expect Tottenham to do well next season. And then after that, it's all going to collapse again anyways. I'm not married yet, so that's stuff for Allah like that. Nah, that's haram. Like, I can't do that yet. There's none of that business going on. What number is he at Brentford? I think we have a free number of 9. Is he not number 19? Mbeumo. It might be something else, to be fair. What number is he? He is number 19. He can take number 19 for us. How about this? He can take Garnacho 17, or he can take number 19. Let's put, you know what? Yeah, 19. What do you lot think in the comments? 19? 19, you're saying that, Bart? Yeah? No, he's number 19. He's on number 19. 19. Yeah, number 19 sounds good. Give him number 7. If Mason Mount doesn't give that up, he's an atrocity. Varand's old number. Yeah. I think number 19. Mount needs to give that shout quick. Abdi Aziz, another one. He says, Garnacho's out finally. Højlund and Onana packing soon. Bruno missing the bus. Missed the bus. This isn't a rebuild. It's quality control. That's a sick bar. That's a bar. It's quality control we're doing over here at Man United. Hit the likes. Now, what likes are we on? I haven't checked all stream, to be fair. Let's have a little check of that. We are on 134 likes. So please, guys, if you haven't done so yet, smash the like button. You know what it does for me. It does wonders. It does wonders for any content creator you come across as well. So big up to anyone that has done so. Appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, this is your chance. If you've got an account. If you don't have an account, then, well, make one. If anyone wants to get involved in a Discord, we've got a very, very active Discord. And you're more than welcome to join. Even if you just want to download the app now, it's quick. Everyone knows Discord. I'm going to say number 7. Here it is, right there. Can I pin it? I can't even pin it from this side. Let me do it from this side then. 136 cats. They don't rate me. Fabrizio Bomber. Oh my God, don't do it again. Don't do this to me. Why are you laughing? Don't do this to me. Did he do it? Because we got rules over here, don't we? We got rules. The rules are, if it's a fake bomber, you have to hold a minute. You have to hold a minute. Oh, it's a Garnacho thing. Oh my God, is this in Italian or is it in Spanish? Well, that would be nice to translate it. Okay, cool. Okay. At least I can kind of understand that. He must be talking in. That does sound like Spanish. It is Spanish. It's kind of obvious. But yeah, they're saying there's calls from it. It's everything that we spoke about at the start of this, to be fair. No, I know it's not in Italian. It's in Spanish. It said Inglaterra. So yeah. What's this now? Oh, we got a couple more Discord lads. Lovely. 7-inch destroyer. Oh, big up for the big up, bro. You're one of the better guests on the football terrace back in the day. Any rumors for a new keeper? Happy with the players you guys are going for. What more is needed for the top 5? Wait, hold on. Happy with the players you guys are going for? Wait, hold on, destroyer. Big up yourself, by the way. But let me guess. But don't you support Manchester United? You don't just support Ajax. Don't do that. You support Manchester United. You support Manchester United? What do you mean you happy with the guys you guys are going for? What do you mean you guys? You mean us? This is us. We're together. We're in this. Don't you dare. Oh, I see what you said there, Jarvis. All right, first and foremost, TFT will never happen ever again. So that's done. So let's but big up for yourself for that one. Rumors for a new keeper, which we're going to talk about. The Onana stuff. Happy with the guys you're going for. Us. Yeah, of course we are. Come on, man. Hey, we're gassed. Even to the point you're claiming Man United back again. And then what is more needed for top 5 next year? We're not making top 4. I don't even want to, you know what it is, people, yeah? I don't even want to think of top 5. I want to think of top 4. And everyone's going to look at Liverpool, Man City, Arsenal having a great squad, good times. But really and truly, we need to focus on if we're going to be great, because all of a sudden, we've seen an Arsenal go from 5th to 2nd, right? And I know that's a long way from 15th. We've seen what, Forest can do in one season. Not everyone can have a great season. My thing is sort out this front three. A deadly front three is, you need goals in it. You need goals. Everyone, I don't need to tell you that. That's Michael Owen basically back on, what's it called? Not TNT Sports. What's it called? BT Sports as a commentator, and I couldn't stand him. I don't need to tell you that. But we all know that. I feel, for me, if you're playing one game a week, if you get another centre mid that's correct for Bruno Fernandes, if you go get a goalkeeper that is not called Onana, I believe that Man United can go and get top 4. You'd have to, and then that's for me. These players have to stay fit, and the manager's got to be a good manager, mate. Like, he has to prove himself as well. That you've got your players, you've got sufficient amount of talent that can get you somewhere. There should be no other excuses why you can't get. We should not be aiming for Europa League as Manchester United fans with everything that's surrounding us at the moment. I don't believe it. We'll see how it goes. I don't want to jump the gun too much, but that's where we should be and what we should be aiming for. And not only just that, I feel like we've got the squad again, because it goes to show this team is, Man United is built on winning trophies. We're built on going far in cup competitions. We need to be going for the FA Cup again and the Carabao. It would be nice that we go for both of them. I don't care how long it takes, even if it's just one of them, but having that would be nice. Or at least go far in the competition to say, you know what? This team is building something. We can go there. We can go to the extreme lengths. So yeah, man, that's it really. See something. You said that, Jarvis, by the way. You said, did you see James Ducker report that Man United are interested in Belgian? Oh, I've seen that. I've seen this Lamens. He's one of them wonder keepers at the moment that's going around. Is he young? I don't know anything about him, Sen Lamens, but I think he's like 22. Yeah, he's 22. Maybe he's a goalkeeper for the future. But as it stands with Man United, right? I think all of us. Wait, unlock me on never a foul. Why are you blocked? You shouldn't be blocked. You shouldn't be blocked. I'll double check. If someone, I'll remove every single mod if they removed you. I'm not even joking. I will start fresh again. If you find out who it was that blocked you, let me know. I'll remove him. No one's blocking CFC Reaper on my watch. Are you mad? So yeah, again, as I'm gonna keep stating as well. For me, well, what's that? With the whole James Ducker stuff, blah 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 blah. I'm kind of losing. I always do this. I get so lost in the source, my own source. Crazy, isn't it? What did he say? Yeah, with the Lamb and stuff. I think if it's a second goalkeeper, yeah, but United can't. We can't afford to get a goalkeeper that's going to be good in like 2, 3, 4 years. It's young goalkeepers scream inconsistencies. I don't want that, United. We need players that are like experienced, been there, done that. Like, and as much as a lot of us find Emi Martinez to be a little bit of a bozo, he's got that experience and he knows how to act in big moments. And if he has to be an absolute dickhead to act like a dickhead in big moments to get that trophy, whether it's the World Cup or something, I mean, he should have probably won something with Villa this year, but I feel that's a good step because we've been linked with him now, and I can't not think that United shouldn't take this opportunity if it's there. And like, let's be real, Onana's been told that his crunch time's coming soon. We all know that. I think he's been told he can pack his bags as well. From before, there was a few players that got dropped at the end of the season. Onana was one of them. So that should tell me again, and it reassures me the fact that he's looking at A, B, and C teams over I don't know what they're called over in Saudi. That means he can go. But if United can take advantage of, let's call it a Prem-proven goalkeeper in Emi Martinez for like 25 million because they need to recoup 75 million. I'm not going to lie. That's where I'm looking at a centre mid, by the way, and I'm taking Kamara. I'm taking Kamara in a heartbeat. But yeah, for me, if you can take advantage of that situation, then yes. But in the same breath, there's someone that's a little bit younger who just got Serie A Goalkeeper of the Year. He looks like Kratos, I think his name is. He looks like Hades from the Underworld. Yeah, in flipping Blood of Zeus. Bald with a beard, 6'7", giant, great penalty stopper. Looks like he's ready for that next step in his career. Why are we not going to get a bald man with a beard that's in gold, that's absolutely ripped to shit? He's ripped to shit. You keep telling me about that goalkeeper in Roma. He got goalkeeper of the year. How can you not? You can't deny that. Do you know how many? You know what? You're never going to win big boy trophies if your goalkeeper can't save penalties majority of the time. This is what Donnarumma was brought in for. This is why he's won a Euros, by the way, and also a Champions League. If it wasn't for his penalty saving, you know how great of an attribute that is. Someone that's strong in from corners. We lack a goalkeeper and have lacked a goalie that's been good from corner situations since flipping Edwin van der Sar. That's a long time ago, you know. Long time ago. I want that Chevalier guy. The thing is, for me, if we bring in Emi Martinez just for them to bring in Chevalier, whatever his name is, for Chevalier from is it Rent? Where's he from? Lille, Benz or whatever. That goalkeeper, I've watched so many videos on this goalkeeper. I don't want to hear about Joan Garcia. I don't want to hear about Vanya. I don't want to hear about none of them. That guy there is better than all of them. He's better than all of them. But United clearly is trying to pursue Emi Martinez. I'm not going to knock it either. He's better than what we've got. Sometimes I feel like I said it about Gyökeres, right? And I'll say it about Emi Martinez. Is he a lot better than what we've currently got in our side? Yes. Is it a good way to start in terms of getting him experienced goalkeeper, strong, you know what I mean? Mindset's elite. I think it's a good way to go with as it stands. I don't want us to jump the gun too much. I think goalkeepers are always going to be about, right? So even if you get Emi Martinez now, that means you can take a couple years to assess like which goalkeeper to get next. That's it for me. I just don't know which goalkeeper we go and get. We just keep seeing Emi Martinez. It kind of just tells me United want to buy players from the Premier League. If available, go and get them. That's the clear message. What do you lot think? Would you take Grealish, Cass? At the moment, no. Actually, tell her like yes for depth. How about that? I'll take it for depth. Emi has a bozo, but let's be real. Most goalkeepers have bozo genes these days. No goalkeeper is actually that solid. Like I feel like a lot of the goalkeepers we want, whether it's that Vanya guy or Chevalier even, or another one that someone's mentioned in the comments. I'm pretty sure that they've got bozos in them too. They've all got bozos in them. They're bozos. I'm trying to find something as well quickly. I'm pretty sure some of you. I personally don't rate Emi Martinez. He's on the decline, in my opinion. I mean, he's had a poor year. I agree. He's had a poor year. So yeah, I'm not in disagreement with that. It's not great to kind of, but maybe he might be in that moment where he feels like he wants to move on, or I don't know, his mindset's not there at the club. He needs to be focused on something brand new, potentially. Czech was probably the last keeper without the bozo cheat. I mean, Alisson's not a bozo. I was going to check someone's contract to see how long they got left. I think easy. Now that guy's got bozo written all over him. I'm not a fan of him at all. I don't know who that is. Who's that? There are goalkeepers without the bozo gene. I'm sure other goalkeepers want to save everything, but they're doing howlers like, yeah, but Emi Martinez is a great shot stopper. I want a great shot stopper. Would you take Jan Sommer as a backup? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's a bozo for me. Onana has a dominant bozo. Man said Pickford, give it a rest. Give it a rest. Yeah, you keep saying his name. I don't know anything about him. Seville, like I haven't watched a lot of Roma. The only ones I've watched is Manu Kone, man. Oh, it's you know what, KN? Nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. No, it's made up stories. Would you take Diogo Costa? No, he's a bozo as well. I'm not a fan of him whatsoever. I'm not his biggest fan. It's nothing new. What's he said? Oh shit! Thomas Frank has told Brentford he wants to leave for Spurs. Frank's camp are already in talks over terms with the Brentford boss, clear front runner to replace Ange Postecoglou. Interesting. So he feels like his time is up. His probably time is up. It's a good way to to depart. If Mbeumo's leaving, Brentford. You know what? They got a lot to prove for next season. If they're going to lose Frank for a new manager, but they could be like Brighton. They could be like Brighton. You never know. They could recruit well, go get another manager similar. So yeah. Yeah, Frank might cook, but the thing is, it's still Spurs, but there's got to be a point where Spurs do get it right. There has to be a point where they get it right. I think Thomas Frank's a way to go. You know, when you think about Brentford on a budget, the players at his disposal and all that, yeah, I think it'd be good for them. But I don't know. I like Frank. I'd take Frank at Man United if we didn't have a manager right now. Nah, no. Why are we should never be afraid of Spurs in the market. Ever. And you know what? You might be right, though. It could be a kick in the arse for Man United saying, just get the deal done, hurry up, stop fucking about, go get this done, deal, love. Make sure they can't, interrupt this deal whatsoever. What about Pope? No, great shot stopper. With his feet, he's suspect. Even Newcastle fans don't rate him. What's this? That's the keeper in the UCL, and Rashford scored. Lukaku gave him a hug for show. Who's that? Is that guy the one that played for? Was it? Surely not. Did he play for Benfica? Was it Benfica? No, Mbeumo alternative. No, there isn't one. How about this? Mohamed Kudus. That's the alternative. Yeah, but he'll get used to it. Look, let's be real. It doesn't matter if he's not good in Europe. Tottenham are not good in Europe. Like when it comes to the Champions League, no one gives a shit. It's a learning curve. It's a great learning curve for him. I thought Kelleher was really so. I like Kelleher. I really do as well. I think Brentford got a steal for him. Sevilla was the one who went in the goal for a 50-yard Rashford free kick in champion. I can't even remember that. I can't remember that goal. To Stegen. Oh, I like that name. Yeah, you. That's a great shout. I've seen that. Apparently, what's his name? What's his name again? Hansi Flick has said, basically told him he can leave. I'd take to Stegen in a heartbeat. I think he's wicked. Great goalkeeper, great age as well for a goalie. I'm taking. He's a German. You can't go wrong with a German goalie. I would take Emmy as well. Yeah, I'll take Emmy. I'll rate the Napoli. Got Alex Murray. Yeah, you got a decent shout there. He's all right. He's not top tier though. I just got a feeling with Ineos, they just don't want to shop outside the Premier League, and that's what we haven't done at the moment. Shopping outside the Premier League is big risk. It's big risk. Oh, we'll see. I would take Kaz as a goalkeeper. You know what? When it comes to 7-a-side, I'm an elite goalkeeper. I'm not even kidding. I'm so sick at 7-a-side goalie. Actually, even 5-a-side, I'm sick. I've got mad reflexes. My positioning is unreal. Actually, I won the flipping goals tournament that went to Wembley. And that wasn't even years ago though. To be fair, good 9 years ago. I was good in goal. I was actually meant. You know what it is? I was too old to play outfield. It was 18 and below, but I was 19, so I just went in goal instead. I was sick. But 11-a-side, I'd get packed in. I'm not tall enough for a goalie. I'll be like an even shorter version of Casillas. It sucks that we could have sold Bruno and easily replaced him with Reinders and Cherky with 20 minutes on top. Now both going to City. Could have been, but they City moved quite swiftly on that one. Garcia went Barcelona. Yeah, but that's what Ter Stegen might. You know what? It might be opportunity for Ter Stegen to come to the Prem. It could be. I don't know, but anyways, we'll see. I've done a little bit longer than I usually do, 50 minutes. So big up to everyone that's actually joined in. Who can we go and if anyone wants to join the Discord, and I keep saying it over and over, check the pinned in your comments right now. It will be there. If you want the link, someone can share the link, hopefully as well. Everyone's got the link, so post it in there. Big up to anyone. It's quite friendly. No one talks too shit, but trust me, there's a lot of banter. So yeah. It was Disco Mirror Aaron. Who's live? Let me check. Where is this? All right, cool. Redirect. Who's offering a redirect? Touchline. There's my favorite one. Touchline. Let's go redirect to Touchline. He's live. Let's get him to 1,000. Brother, you said the wrong name destroyer. That second option is disgusting. Anyways, let's go raid touchline. Love.